Hello and welcome to day number 24 of the 100-day video challenge that I have set for myself in order to be more consistent on YouTube and also be more confident in front of a camera. Yesterday I spoke with my mentor a little bit whilst we were in our one-to-one sessions, and she commented on or made the suggestion about batching these sorts of videos. And in the moment I spoke to her and realized that these are very much more about showing up every day rather than batching. So for those who don't know, if you are on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, you can do what's known as batching content, and that's where you take like one day, you record a whole bunch of them and then release them through various different days. But the purpose of this is to very much show up every day, to post the video every day, and that includes putting it onto Instagram and Facebook to be able to show up for myself every day and to show up for you. And I've been really grateful of all the people that have been so supportive on this journey as I figure this out as I go. Each time I get in front of this camera, I'm a little bit apprehensive, and even today I did record some during the day, which I think I did quite a few. It was over like a dozen different attempts to be able to record. And I find that this style is the easiest, where I just press record and talk to the camera about what's going on. Unless I've got a big chunk of a day where I can do all of the editing in it. So, with that being said, I will continue to do these sorts of videos, and in the background I'm going to work on the bigger ones. So allow myself more time in editing throughout the week to be able to provide a different video style as it is as well. I'm actually finding that I really enjoy the editing. It's just the time in the day that I'm finding the challenge with at the moment, which I feel like a lot of people can relate to when you're doing something and you feel like you should be doing something else, or just finding the time in the day. And funnily enough, in my brain, I've done a lot of life coaching and I've done a lot of being coach sort of thing. And it comes back to like what we prioritize our days to be like. I'm learning that for me to do the bigger ones requires life changing. So during the week I'll allocate different times to be able to do the editing and commit to it more that way. So this week I'm actually taking a week off of a lot of things to sit down and work out what that looks like for me and how that's going to work in the future, and not have some of the other things that I do during the week normally. I've got an amazing group around me that do help me every day, and that is going to be the focus, is taking a step back for me to be able to see how I can do things better to provide better content for you, and what sort of direction the Moonlight Market's going to be taking as well. And if you're feeling very overwhelmed, or you're in that sort of transition stage with something else as well, I very much invite you to allow yourself a bit of time to work that out. I find that when I try and force too many things at the one time, I can feel it in my body. And I don't know if this is the same for you as well, but I feel my body tense up. And I don't know if that's quite an ADHD thing or if it's just an anxious thing. Could be either. But when I allow myself time to step back from what's going on or what I'm invested in at the time, to see the bigger picture and to allow myself the breathing room about daydreaming, about what I want the future to look like, that is some valuable time to make. And it's making the choice to make the time. Same with I'm going to make the choice to do the editing. It's allowing myself to go with the flow a bit and also find out the way that it works well so that they can connect together and bring some more cool things to you. Thank you so much once again for everyone who's been super supportive on this journey. I hope that me showing up also helps you to show up in areas that you might be struggling with too. these videos will be here for everybody. That's the whole idea, is that they can be accessed anywhere in the world, because then it's limitless. What I can share with people is limitless, and what we can learn from each other is also limitless, which is very cool. Because I was writing down a bunch of things that I've learned over my life today, and I've got heaps of things which, just being in an environment where we can have discussions and we can approach different challenges together with an open mindset, we can learn from them to grow even more, which is a very cool thing, and definitely where the Moonlight Market is going to head in future, is a meeting ground for people who want to level up. In saying that, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.